Man, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? D start back again with another one of them videos today. Um, so my prediction on the Redskins game. Sorry that I'm coming to y'all a little late. Had some technical difficulties past couple days, but the thing is this: my man, my man D-Jack, 8 receptions, buck 54, 2 tubs. Alshon, they said he had a rushing touchdown, but I feel like that's a passing touchdown. So I feel like they should correct that in the upcoming weeks. But and he had another touchdown in the back of the end zone. Wentz dropped the dime on him over the linebacker, and then beat another linebacker, and then avoided the rush, avoided 2 rushers. You know what I mean? In the pocket, still slung it, still threw the touchdown. You know, that's just Carson Wentz being Carson Wentz, showing you he's an MVP caliber quarterback when he's on that field. You know what I mean? Sending a message out to another 31 teams in the NFL, letting them know I am one of the top NFL quarterbacks in the game, bar none. I am one of the top guys in this game. Far as other teams talking about the Philadelphia Eagles and us being on their tongues all the time, I would just say this. Make sure you see it. You guys know who the big dog in the yard is. Y'all know who the big dog in the yard is in NFC, baby. Y'all know. It's us. So you got to think about us. You got to think about us when it comes to that Lombardi. We will have say when it comes down to the NFC. We will have say definitely when it comes down to the NFC East. Yes, Cowboys fans. Heard what y'all said. Heard what you guys been doing. Oh, we tore the Giants up. Great. Good job. Week 2. We gonna work on being 1-0. We gonna work on being 1-0 every week, just like Doug say. Don't look too far ahead. Don't look back. Be right here. We on Wednesday. Walk through day to day. You know what I mean? Fletcher Cox knocked the rust off. Brandon Graham knocked some rust off. Derek Barnett, 3 hits on the quarterback. 3 holding penalties on Donald Penn on that left side. Tim Johnny can come through, get the 1 sack in the game. Nelson Agholor was a little mad, a little peed off, if you will, because he didn't he feel like he didn't perform. He feel like he didn't get any yards. He feel like he's not getting any recognition at the moment. But we've talked about this, Nelson. We've talked about this. Sometimes it's not gonna be your day. Sometimes it's gonna be your day. Sunday, it wasn't your day. It wasn't even really Zach Ertz's day. But Zach Ertz got some catches. I think Nelson got like 1 or 2 catches. I think like 2 or 3 targets. I remember Wentz missed him on the third down, but I think Nelson was double covered on that play. That was double coverage. Seemed like he had a corner and he had a safety over the top of him. So that was a real tight window throw. You know, Wentz still took it. Still took it. Still gambled. Didn't throw no interception. You know. On third down, he had a passer rating of 158. Perfect. Third down, 12 of 13. 195 yards. No, 193 yards. 3 touchdowns. 1 incompletion. The 1 incompletion was to Nelson Agholor. See what I'm saying? Deshaun Jackson brings a certain type of juice. We keep on saying it, but we've been missing it. Torrey Smith, he didn't bring that. He brought some juice in the NFC Championship game, no doubt. No doubt. You see what I'm saying? So it changed how teams played us. That's probably why Eric Rowe got the start over Malcolm Butler. We don't know. They probably were trying to go with bigger cornerbacks. But then nobody second-guess Bill Belichick when Malcolm Butler got into the game and intercepted Russell Wilson. You see what I'm saying, folks? Right. So, hey, when you've coached in 10 Super Bowls, go and tell Bill about what he should do and what he should not do. Just like Doug with the media. Sometimes he's joking with the media, but sometimes he can just put that foot down and let you know, hey, I went for it on 4th and 1 on our 35-yard line. Yes, I did. You see what I'm saying? He can put that foot down and just let you know, hey, I'm in charge of this over here. And if he don't want to answer something, he don't have to answer. If he want to be coy with the media, he can be coy. If he want to be forthcoming, he can be forthcoming. That's our head coach. He's earned that right. He's earned that right. He's built up that rapport with the fellas. He's built up that, I believe so, with the fans as well. I believe so as well. A lot of things that he say, it comes to fruition. He keeps us even keel. He keeps me even keel as a fan. Because I'm like, that's a man we can get behind. That's a leader right there. Leader of the locker room. Even shouted out Jeffrey Lurie. First of all, before we get to talking, happy birthday to the owner. Let's just get that out the way. Guys was making a big deal out of, oh yeah, happy birthday to the boss man. No, bro, he said just happy birthday. Like, why y'all gotta make it more than what it is? He just said happy birthday. He didn't say, oh man, I'm trying to get a promotion. He said happy birthday. I mean, some some media members, they're just I don't know, they just can't help themselves, if you will. They just can't help themselves. But this week we got Atlanta. Gotta play better, gotta start faster. There's no excuse. It's in the dome, the new Mercedes-Benz Dome down there in Atlanta. Man, it's no excuse. Calvin Ridley, Sanu, Hopper, Hopper, whichever one. Damn good tight end. Our D-line have their their work cut out for them. Hands full. I believe we just brought in a guy named Akeem. 57 starts, 4th round pick, 2013 out of Illinois. 10 and a half career sacks. Again, 57 starts though. So, yeah, he's been in the training camp. I believe he was cut by the Miami Dolphins this season, but he was in their training camp. A lot of guys down in Miami want out as we speak, but they don't really have that much D-line talent like that. But right now, beggars can't be choosers. We don't have time to be picky. You know what I mean? We need somebody up in there to help Timmy, to help Fletch. You know what I mean? Both of those guys coming off injuries, being banged up. You know what I mean? We don't need to be just relying on those two guys. Who's behind them? It'd be great to have Trayvon Hester. He's on the Washington Redskins roster at the moment. I believe he was inactive on Sunday. I need to see Deshaun Hall, number 74, over Josh Sweat. I know Josh Sweat plays special teams, but we can get somebody else to play special teams, right? Josh Sweat wasn't doing too much on special teams, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I need to see these cornerbacks. What's going on with these cornerbacks, man? Rasul gets ran by. But that dude, McLaurin, man, he got some speed. He got some McLaurin speed. He got some McLaren speed. You know what I mean? Tracked him at, 21 and a half miles per hour. Around where D-Jack's topped out at for the day on Sunday. You see, so when you have burners like that, you need some cornerbacks that if they get beat, they can make up some speed. They can make up some yardage. Not just you see the back of their jersey and they don't ever make a play on the ball. Ronald Darby. He's making business decisions out there, not the tackle. Dipping his head. He did a P.J. Williams. When P.J. Williams dipped his head on Stephon Diggs. And Stephon Diggs hit his head on the goalpost. Like Shannon Sharp liked to say. Hit his head on the goalpost. See what I'm saying? It's stuff like that, man, that you give teams confidence. You don't think the Falcons looked at those concepts, those offensive concepts that the Redskins were running against us? And granted, the Redskins play us 2 times a year. With an opportunity, if they make the playoffs, to play us 3 times a year. So they know us pretty well. Everybody knows. Division games, you can throw record out the window. Just winning is winning. It's not the margin. You know what I mean? That's why I give teams credit. Hey, you beat your rival. End of story. Whether it was at home, it was on the road, that team knows you better than other teams do. Way better than other teams do. Because they see you more. They got more game film on you versus them. And Jim Schwartz say that the coverage needs to be better to give the D-line a little bit more time. I feel the same way. But I feel like this, Jim. You need to let your cornerbacks do what they do. Let them get up there. Let them get in the face of some people and challenge them. Don't take their instincts away. Because if you tell me if I'm an aggressive corner, like when I played, I was an aggressive corner. I'm touching you, all that. The first 5, I am touching you. After that, I'm in phase. I'm looking to pick you off. I'm not looking at the cornerback. I'm not looking at the quarterback. I'm looking to pick you off. When the ball come my way, I'm looking to pick that off. Now, if I got to hit you, I'm going to click-clack. But if I don't have to, that's why we miss Cravon LeBlanc, Jalen Mills, guys like that. They going to come down and put a hat on you. You know what I mean? Razul, Sidney, Avante. None of those guys played really well. McLeod, didn't see much from him. Malcolm Jenkins, didn't hear much from his guy, but didn't see much from him either. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Nobody was out there really making plays like that. It's like everybody, that was their first time. I think that's our first time being on the field together. All our defensive starters. The ones that we had healthy. Besides Camus. Malik Jackson got hurt first quarter. But Malik Jackson, he never was, this guy always walking close to my car. I noticed that. Think he like a cop or something. Weird. But he just be acting weird. I ain't got nothing against cops, but he just be acting weird, really. Quiet type. Very observative. But yeah, man, excuse me about that, y'all. But yeah, man, I know this is a little bit longer than I normally make my videos. I just wanted to, chit chat with y'all real quick today, let y'all know what's going on, man, and the landscape of things and how we looking at this Atlanta Falcons game. We're a 1-point favorite on the road down in Atlanta. Start 7:20, 8:20 Eastern time for NBC, right? Yeah, we got Sunday Night Football. Prime time, baby. Prime time. Everybody will be paying attention to us that night. They will see what we do against the Falcons. Doug Peterson, Jim Schwartz, for some reason, they got the Falcons' number. When we play them, we play well against them. For some reason, it's always a close game because Atlanta ain't no pushover. Now, we're going to give them their respect. But at the same time, we're looking to go 1-0 this week. That'll make us 2-0. I'll be back again with more info on the game, who's in, who's out. I believe Atlanta just lost an offensive lineman. We lost a D lineman. That should kind of, even the playing field before we go make a move. Before we go make another move. As far as the roster. But Deshaun Hall, he should help our defensive ends this week. Because I didn't see much from Brandon Graham. He looked 31. Tim Jernigan. Josh Sweat, didn't see much from him. Derek Barnett. Saw some hurries. But we want you to start finishing, big dog. Want you to start finishing 9-6. At the end of the day. We can't go off of almost's. Oh, he was almost there. Oh, he almost had the sack. Oh, he flushed him out the pocket. Man, get to the quarterback and hit the quarterback. It's easier said than done. But these guys, hey, y'all know how we get. It's either you get it done or you don't. It's either you get it done or you don't. And if you don't get it done, you know what we gonna do. We gonna get you out of town. And we gonna bring in somebody else that's gonna get down. Y'all know we don't fool around, man, for too long. Come on now. Fly, Eagles, fly.